Do you want to earn 10,000 pesos weekly working from home? This is a full-time work from home or work anywhere type of job as a virtual executive assistant. Earn as much as 10,000 pesos weekly or about 2,500 daily, 8 hours of work Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday off definitely. And earn as much as 46,000 pesos a month with allowances, health benefits, pet support program that's a health benefit for your dog. If that's a yes, keep on watching because I'm going to tell you how and where to apply. And take note, this is even if you don't have any work experience or experience as a virtual assistant or a freelancer. My name is Mia and I'm an executive virtual assistant working for Athena Executive Assistants. I have been working in Athena since 2021. And when I tell you I love this company, I really love this company. I applied in Athena as an executive virtual assistant without any prior experience as a freelancer. I did have work experience in different companies or different industries, but as a virtual assistant or as a freelancer, I didn't have any clue except for the things that I have researched on or I watched on YouTube and other social media platforms. So if you're looking for a job that's going to pay as much as 46,000 pesos a month with health insurance and other types of benefits, then you can definitely join us here at Athena Executive Assistants. It's a purely work from home, graveyard shift, Mondays to Fridays, 8 hours per day, fixed Saturday and Sundays off. That's why stay up until the end of this video because I will tell you how you can apply and start earning 10,000 pesos a week. First up, let's first define what's an executive virtual assistant because that's the job that you are going to apply for. An executive virtual assistant specializes in providing high-level administrative support to top-level executives, directors, C-level executives virtually or remotely. Executive virtual assistants also helps big or small business owners on their specific tasks such as inbox management, calendar management, travel management, household management, event management, meeting management, and the like. And since I have mentioned that even if without experience, you can apply here at Athena, so who are we looking for or what are the qualifications? First qualification is you must be 18 years old and above, living here currently in the Philippines, especially at the time of your application. You must also have your own equipment. I will detail in the transcript down below the specs or the minimum required specs for your home equipment, whether it be a PC or a laptop. You also need to have an internet connection, a minimum 10 Mbps, whether it be wired or Wi-Fi, as long as it reaches 10 Mbps. You must also have a high-level English communication skills, written and spoken. You must be willing to work full-time, that's 40 hours a week. There are no part-time positions available in Athena, only full-time. Again, that's 40 hours a week or 8 hours per day, Mondays to Fridays. You must also be willing to work in the graveyard shift because the bulk or most of our clients are in the US or in other parts of the world. So you have to make sure that you can adjust to their specific time zone, which usually is in the graveyard shift here in the Philippines. When we say graveyard shift, it starts around 8 p.m. onwards. You must also have a basic knowledge or a working knowledge of Google Workspace. What's Google Workspace? You have Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Drive, Sheets, Docs, Slides, and Forms. You must also have a basic knowledge of project management tools such as Notion and Asana. Athena prefers someone, of course, with work experience or virtual background, but it's definitely not a requirement. Whether you are a college grad, an undergrad, a high school undergrad, as long as you are already 18 years old and above, you can apply. But take note, if you're currently a student, currently enrolled, and looking for work to become a working student, or if you're currently on vacation but have plans of enrolling in the next few months or by the next year, then this job is not for you. We are looking for full-timers who can dedicate their time working here in Athena for full time. If you feel like you are qualified, then you can start sending your application. What is the first step that you need to take? In the description down below, you will see there it says apply here at Athena. Just copy and paste or click the link to the application form. In the application form, make sure that you answer everything truthfully and complete. There is a portion in that application form where you can upload your resume. Now, sometimes some resume formats do not get uploaded. If that's the case, that's fine. You can definitely still submit the application form without your resume. What you have to do is after submitting your application form, send an email to recruitment@athenago.com and attach your resume, and just inform in the email that you are sending your resume because it did not attach to the application form. Just include all of your personal details so they can match it with your application form. After submitting your application form, once you pass that initial screening, you will receive a link to the initial assessment. Make sure to take your time answering this assessment so that you will pass this initial assessment and move on to the next stage. Once you submit the initial assessment and you pass the initial assessment, you will move on to the next stage, which is the inbox management playbook. When you pass the inbox management playbook is to schedule you for your live interview. You will have a link to a Calendly wherein you can choose the time and date for your live interview. Sometimes, if there are a lot of applicants, there will be no dates available or time slots available for the final interview. All you have to do is check back a few hours because slots will definitely be open then. If not, you can check back the next day at around 8 a.m. to see if slots are finally open. If there are still no slots available, you can email recruitment@athenago.com, but I highly suggest to check it regularly because there will definitely be slots available from time to time. Once you've chosen your time and date for your live interview, make sure to attend that live interview. You can add the appointment to your Google Calendar so you can see exactly what time it is in Manila time. But if you see in the time zone of Calendly that it is under Perth, Australia time zone, then it's just the same as Philippine time zone. I know right now there's no way to reschedule the final interview, or you don't have a link to reschedule it anymore. If you want to reschedule, you have to email either your interviewer or recruitment@athenago.com. The instructions to reschedule will definitely be in the email of the live interview. You have to be careful. When rescheduling, there are only two reasons that you can reschedule. Either it's a medical emergency and you need to be admitted or rushed to a hospital, or there's death within your immediate family. Those are the only two valid reasons for you to be able to reschedule. All other reason for rescheduling will blacklist you from applying again to Athena. After the live interview, it will take another 24 to 48 hours or sometimes longer for you to get the results. So again, watch out for the email from your interviewer. Once you pass the live interview, you will move on to the grit assessment. The grit assessment has three parts. Your personal assessment, or things about you wherein you talk about or you answer stuff about your personality. The next one would be the logic assessment. That one's quite hard, but take note those things are not graded. What's very important is the third assessment, which is the language assessment. How will you prepare for the language assessment? Practice reading comprehension, wherein you have to read a paragraph and answer a set of questions within 5 minutes. So make sure to practice that. There are a lot of free versions of reading comprehensions assessments that's available online. Once you pass the grit assessment, you will receive already your email for the job offer and you will start your training. Now that you know what an Athena Executive Partner is, what are the qualifications for you to apply in Athena, what the application process is, or how the application process goes, now it's time for me to talk about what's in it for you. I know you've been waiting for this already. So let's start off with the salary. How much are you going to earn as an Athena executive partner? You will earn as much as 46,000 pesos monthly once you are matched with a client. The payout of our salary is on a weekly basis. It falls every Wednesday. This salary includes your base pay, meal allowance, rice allowance, clothing allowance, laundry allowance, and medicine allowance. Prior to Athena looking for a client for you, you will undergo training. And during training, you will have a 30,000 pesos allowance spread out in 5,000 pesos increments on a weekly basis. The training lasts for 6 weeks. You have the main training for 3 weeks, and then you have your nesting for the next 3 weeks while you're waiting to get matched with a client. Another benefit, of course, is its full-time work from home setup. You will also have an HMO or a health card or health insurance plus one free dependent. Your maximum benefit as an employee is 200,000 pesos a year. For your dependent, it's 100,000 pesos a year. You can also add more dependents, but you will already shoulder the payment for that and it will be salary deducted. Another health benefit which is amazing is a company paid sessions with a life coach, a psychiatrist, or a psychologist. We also have other benefits such as optical benefits, dental benefits, medicine reimbursement, and the favorite of everybody, which is the pet support program. The pet support program is where we can reimburse our veterinary expenses at 5,000 pesos per quarter. We also have bonuses such as performance-based bonuses, 13th month pay, and Christmas cash gifts. We also have other benefits such as maternity assistance via our HMO or our health card. We have flexible benefits wherein we can reimburse an X amount of money depending on what type of flexible benefit we choose from. We also have paid time offs or leaves, vacation leaves, and sick leaves. We also have birthday leaves. In terms of other leaves, we also have the government mandated paid leaves such as maternity and paternity leaves, solo parent leaves, VAWC leaves, and Magna Carta leaves. And last but definitely not the least is you have an opportunity for growth within Athena. You can get promoted to a higher position within the operations department, or you can go to a different department such as the training department, recruiting, finance, or marketing department if you'd like to be promoted in those different departments. So isn't that exciting? I am very, very happy to be part of this amazing company, and I'm sure you would be too. So if you really want to be a part of an Athenian, become an Athenian or become an Athena XP or become an Athena executive partner, then all you have to do is click the link in the description down below where it says apply here at Athena, and check out all of my other YouTube videos about Athena or tutorials about how to become an executive virtual assistant to prepare you for your application. You can also follow me on all of my other social media handles. Everything will be in the link down below. I highly suggest to also join my free community via Facebook group or my free learning center where you will find a lot of learning modules and roadmaps on how to become an executive virtual assistant. Everything will be in the description down below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe here on my channel so that you can learn more about how to become a virtual assistant and about Athena. So thank you very much guys for watching, and I will see you on our next videos.